Well, according to reports, this young lady by the name of Barbara Furlow Smiles out in Atlanta, there she is, pretty gal, has pled guilty to stealing about $4 million from her former employer, Facebook. She resided both in California as well as Atlanta. The story comes out of Atlanta, and it states former Facebook executive Barbara Furlow Smiles from Atlanta admitted to stealing $4 million from the company through a complex scheme involving fake vendors, made up charges, and cash kickbacks. The guilty plea was made in response to charges that were filed by U.S. Attorney Ryan K. Buchanan. The global diversity executive at Facebook, now Meta, Furlow Smiles misused her position to orchestrate an intricate plan, according to a press release. U.S. Attorney Buchanan stated that she manipulated her role overseeing diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, the programs to exploit the company's money. Furlow Smiles had access to the company's credit cards and the authority to approve the invoices. The fraudulent scheme operated in two ways. First, she linked her Facebook credit cards to accounts on PayPal, Venmo, and CashApp, using them to pay friends and relatives and associates for services that were never rendered to Facebook. To cover her tracks, she submitted fake expense reports. These associates, unaware the payments were from Facebook, returned most of the money to her as kickbacks, often in cash. Secondly, Furlow Smiles caused Facebook to onboard vendors that were owned by friends and associates. After approving the contracts and invoices, she directed the vendors to return a portion of the money to her. The recruited individuals included family, friends, former interns, nannies, babysitters, and a hairstylist and her university tutor. For example, Furlow Smiles caused Facebook to pay nearly $10,000 to an artist for specialty portraits and more than $18,000 to a preschool for tuition. It says, quote, Furlow Smiles used lies and deceit to defraud both the vendors and Facebook employees, said Carrie Farley, the special agent in charge of the FBI Atlanta. Quote, the FBI works hard to make sure that greed like this doesn't pay off and those who commit fraud are held accountable, closed quote. In total, Furlow Smiles stole more than $4 million, funding luxurious lifestyle in California and Georgia, and sentencing for her is scheduled March 19th of 2024 before the U.S. District Judge Stephen D. Grimberg. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is leading the investigation, with Meta providing valuable assistance. Prosecutors for the case are Assistant U.S. Attorney Stephen H. McLean and Bernita B. Malloy. For Headlines with a Voice, this has been the Lockhart News Brief.